I'm making a steam meal because I know that is what so many of you are looking for. We all want really quick, easy, convenient dinners that we can make in one pot and feed our family with literally no hassle. And this really couldn't be any easier. So on the bottom, we're going to have some beautiful Asian flavoured rice. In the middle, I'm cooking some strips of carrot. So we've got a veggie in there, but you can swap that out and change it for something else if you prefer. And then on top, we have got honey, garlic and ginger pork meatballs, which also have a lovely sauce. So I really hope you enjoy the recipe. Don't forget to hit the like button for me and also subscribe to my channel. If you're new here at Susannah's Kitchen, I would love it if you did become one of my subscribers. Turn on that notification bell as well and YouTube will let you know when I upload another video. If you do want the written recipe for this or any other of my videos that you see on YouTube, then head over to my website. There's a subscription over there and you can get all of my recipes. There's just under 300 on there at the moment. That is www.susannaskitchen.uk. And you can also purchase my cookbook too. So let's go into the kitchen and let's go and make tonight's steam meal.
So I'm making a steam meal tonight, and the first thing I'm going to start with is the sauce that I'm making. So I'm going to measure everything out for that and let you know what I'm putting in. I might be a little bit short of my sesame oil is the only thing, but I'm going to have to make do. Let's see how much we've got. Ideally, you want around 3 tablespoons. I haven't quite got enough, but we're going to go with that. It's typical, isn't it? Thought I had loads of that. Never mind. Garlic paste. Let's get my measurer. So a teaspoon of garlic paste. And then a tablespoon. I've just done that the wrong way round. Sorry. I'm going to start again on that, shall I? Okay, so we had a tablespoon of ginger paste. So a tablespoon of ginger and a teaspoon of garlic. Oh my goodness. There you go. It's going to be one of those evenings, isn't it? Never mind. Right, rice wine vinegar, rice vinegar. This is the one that I'm using here. We want about 1.5 tablespoons. So this is giving us a nice amount of sauce here. There you go. And then I want my honey. Got some squeezy honey here. And I want 2 tablespoons. Get that in. And this is going to be, this sweetness is going to be balanced really nicely in a minute. Obviously, it goes with everything else we've got in there already, but we're also going to use some spice. So I've got hot chili sauce, sriracha. Now, this is really going to be down to taste. You can go with a whole tablespoon or you can go with like a half. It's really up to you how much you want to put in. And just a half teaspoon of corn flour. And now let's mix all of this together. Now this is creating a really nice sauce from meatballs. So I have got some pork meatballs, which are already flavoured with honey, ginger and garlic. And I bought those. When I get those out the fridge, I will show you those. If you want to obviously be able to get the same ones, you can. You can make your own meatballs, or, you know, you can just buy some plain meatballs or buy some mince and then easily just flavour it up. This is just a nice quick one. I think that's what people want with a steam meal. They want it to be really quick and easy. Right, sauce made. I'm not too worried about the lumpy bits because it's all going to dissolve when it heats. Okay, so let's start layering everything up. I've got my rice in the bottom here that has been rinsed. That's basmati rice that I'm using. And I've got 250 grams in there. I've got frozen peas, 110 grams. You can kind of defrost these and leave these so that they just go in towards the end, or you can put them in now if you don't mind them really soft. It's really up to you. I've got stock here. I've got vegetable stock I'm using, and that's 600 millilitres. And look, it's not dissolved as usual in the bottom there. Going to scrape that out. I like to add a little bit of salt. Obviously, stock does contain salt, so don't go too heavy on that. Now I've got a little bit of sesame oil left, not a lot, as you saw earlier, I've got a tiny bit left. But I'm going to add my sesame oil and my soy sauce into this at the end when the rice is cooked. So I'm not going to put that in at this stage. I'm also possibly going to put some bit of spring onion through it as well, because that's going to be really nice. Now I've got my rack ready. So this is like my middle section. Because I'm just doing carrots with this, actually, I'm just not going to bother putting foil on there. Doesn't need it, does it? They're not going to fall through. So there is my carrots. Obviously, you could do some other vegetables with this that are going to work well. I've cut them into strips because I want them to cook and I want them to be really, really soft. That's kind of how I planned this recipe. But of course, you can change it up. You can definitely use more oriental style vegetables, but you just have to consider the cook time. Carrot, root vegetable, is hard. It takes a bit longer to cook, so it's a bit more forgiving, isn't it? Right, so that is that part. Then top of the rack goes on. And now I'm going to show you my meatballs I've got. So these are made by Edwards. They're gluten-free, if that's relevant for you. And these are honey, ginger and garlic pork meatballs. So let's get into them. Wow, they smell really, really nice, I can tell you. Now I'm going to put one of my air fryer liners in the top here, and I'm going to lay my pork meatballs on top. So we've got 12 of these meatballs here. Now we want our meatballs to colour, so I'm not going to cover them. I like them to get some colour on the outside, and obviously we want them to be cooked all the way through. We're nearly there. 2 more to go. They're just not very easy to get out of the packaging. They're quite sticky. It's probably all the honey and bits that they've got in them. Okay, just to make sure that they're all sitting nicely on the rack there. Now I'm going to give this sauce another little stir, and I'm going to add a little bit of this to each meatball. And that's just going to add some flavour to them. Now I'm not going to add all the sauce, because I'm thinking it's going to be nice to have some sauce at the end. So what I'm going to do is when I remove this meal, I can either sear and saute this, or to be honest, I can just literally put it in the microwave. It's probably just going to be even easier just to put it in the microwave, so that we've got that nice drizzle of extra sauce at the end. So right, let's save that. So I'm glad I made lots of sauce. So here we go. So we've got rice in the bottom, carrots in the middle, our pork meatballs on the top like that. Just close the lids and let's use steam meals. Now, if you haven't used steam meals before, it's the combi steam section in the middle, and it's the first function here, steam meals. So I'm going to put this on 200. So I'm going to go quite high, and just 8 minutes. And when I press start, let me show you. If you're new to this, it will show pre, and that is just the building up of steam and the heat in the pot there before it starts then counting down 8 minutes. Which is why sometimes when you look at my recipes, you go 8 minutes, it's not very long, that's not going to cook everything. Well, from now, it is starting very gradually to cook, and then it's got that 8 minutes. And it really does work so well, you just see. Okay, steam meals has finished. Let's open up. Whoa, look at those meatballs. They've got some colour on them. That's great. Let's check, because I always check. Internal temperatures were absolutely fine on those. Now, I could have opened the lid and maybe turned these over halfway through cooking. So that's an option for you if you want to do that. I'm not too worried. So I'm going to grab my tea towel and get those out of there. Oh, don't burn myself. And let's have a look at the rice. It's looking good because the liquid has been absorbed, and we've got lots of fluffy rice. Look at that. Let me show you. Gorgeous. That is cooked just right, I believe. I'll have a little taste. Let's dive in. It's going to be hot. It's tender as anything. 8 minutes is great. Rice, pork cooked. My strips of carrot are nice and soft. They're not like overly done. they're tender, which is exactly what you want it to be. We don't want like kind of really soft, awful carrots. Right, now we can add in our extras into our rice. So I've actually just served up a little bit of this rice for my son because he probably won't enjoy these flavourings as much as we will. So sesame oil in there, ideally a tablespoon. I really don't have that much left, but at least it's got something in it. And then around a tablespoon of soy sauce as well. That's going to give it that nice Asian flavours that we're looking for. Look at that. That's changed that completely. You can also add in some spring onions and we can garnish it with a little bit more as well. Right, let's serve up dinner. Here's my steam meal all served up. I've added that extra sauce on those meatballs just to give it a bit of moisture and flavour. Beautifully cooked rice under there, tender carrots, and then I've just garnished it with some spring onion and a little bit of coriander as well. I really hope you enjoy the recipe. Give it a go. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to also hit the like button for me and subscribe if you're new to Susannah's Kitchen, because it really does make all the difference for me. Thank you so much for watching. We're getting better, I think, at these steam meals because they are a little bit of a challenge, but let's hope that this is as delicious as it looks. Oh, these meatballs with that sauce, they are gorgeous. And the rice is just so fluffy and tender, and the extra sesame oil and soy sauce makes a lot of difference. Really delicious.